you're doing well. Hope everything's okay. I'm doing all right. I haven't spoken to a camera in a while. I was just reminiscing today, and I thought, might as well just record my thoughts and what's going on. Last night, former President Trump talked about Amendment 4 for Florida. And Amendment 4 is basically saying that abortion should be a right. And the ballot, you have to decide yes or no. Most pro-lifers know abortion is not a right. They should be protected by our Constitution, either by the state or on a federal level, because it wasn't in the Constitution in the first place. No doy. But Trump then continued to say that a 6-week ban, I quote, is too soon. It almost seems like President Trump wants to expand, or at least have a time frame for abortion. This is the first time I think he's actually spoken that. He said something about reproductive health, and with Trump being vague, you really don't know what the man is saying. But this is the most clearest intention that I've seen from Trump. I am a citizen of the great state of the United States, and I'm also a resident in Florida. And I will say this. No. Amendment 4 you need to vote no on Amendment 4. Reason why is because Amendment 4, if passed, allows even abortion after birth. And I don't think he's aware of that. And it would be terrible if he was. And to be honest, I realized something about this campaign. And both campaigns, because even Kamala is doing the same thing. She's flip-flopping on a lot of the things that she thought, or has previously thought, were to be true. Fracking, Green New Deal, immigration. There's a lot of things that Kamala really, even in this interview, right? Because even the interview comes out in the same time. And with the interview, you're literally seeing in real time this woman say that she kept her values while flipping on her positions. And here's where I get to the crux of my point. Politics is no longer about morals, it's about popularity. Jose, wasn't it always like that? Not really. Populism has gained favor than moralism. The more popular you are, the more you win. Of course, it's just, anybody that's been in an election in the middle school or high school knows this. But to translate it to politics is insane. Because you're not really basing your politician or your presidential candidate on what they're going to do. You're basing it on how they're going to make you feel. And that's the worst type of politics, because guess what? Can you really gauge feelings? Can you say, oh, that guy, he makes me feel good, so I'm going to vote for him. Or, Kamala really gives me the vibes, the Bratz vibes. So you know what? I like that girl. That woman, she's going to be president, and she's going to be good at it. Oh, that Donald Trump guy, oh, he's going to be great. I think we need to stop avoiding the moral questions with our politicians. We have to start asking what they actually believe in. Because here's the thing. I don't care if Kamala makes me feel good. Is she going to be my president? Or is she going to be the president of the radical left? Trump. Is he going to be my president? Or is he going to be the president of polls? And that's what I think is going on. Politicians read polls and they direct their policies based on the polls. And I get it. You're for the people. But the people change all the time. One moment they hate abortion, the next moment they love it. And to be honest, it's the evangelicism of politics. Meaning that in order to bring more people in, we have to literally change even our own doctrine of our person to be able to bring in more people. That's what happened during the Protestant move after Roe. After Roe, a lot of these Protestant denominations changed their doctrine to be able to fit the common cause, right? Abortion's legal? Well, I think there's somewhere in the Bible we could justify abortion, or contraception, or gay marriage. But the Catholic Church has always stood strongly, even when the culture is against it. I really think if we're truly being honest about our Catholicism, we can say that both candidates don't fit the structure of what a Catholic candidate should be. But this is where we play the game of who is more offensive to my Catholic morals. And I'm not going to play that game with you. You just go to the USCCB, go to the voting non-negotiables, and I want you to see which candidate has more non-negotiables. And then it's up to you to decide. It is no longer black and white. It never was, but yesterday made it more clear. It's no longer black and white. It's up to you to decide. Pray, fast. Our country is in turmoil. These past few weeks have been years in politics advanced through days. Pray. Our country needs you. Catholics, you prayer warriors. Our country needs you to pray. We need you. By the way, vote no on Amendment 4. Just because Orange Man says that he's not going to, doesn't mean that you shouldn't either. Vote no on Amendment 4. Please. Please. I love you. We'll talk soon.